What is up, everybody? I'm EG Boomer. Welcome back to another video of Satisfactory. In the last video, you can see down below us we set up a little bit of a factory to make some smart plating, and we got the first phase done for the space elevator. So in this episode, the plan is we're gonna make coal power for the first time. We're gonna set up a whole new area. Lots of power is going to be made in this episode because we've been having some trouble with that in the last couple ones. But make sure you guys like the video if you enjoy. If you haven't seen the series yet, the playlist is linked in the description, so make sure you guys go down there and look at it so you can see how we got to this point. But let's get right into this video. Alright guys, we're back at the other base now. So what we need to do to unlock the coal power is we have to get all of these supplies, which I automated in the last episode. So I'm just gonna have to run back over there and turn off the things that are consuming this, and I will go ahead and get this producing. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so we are back at the smart plating factory. You can see right here, this thing is consuming both of the stuff we need. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off and take these out. So we should, with just a little bit more time, be able to complete that upgrade. So I'm just gonna sit over here for a little bit and get all the supplies I need. So we are back at the main base now. I forgot to select the milestone, so I wasn't able to see what I needed, but it looks like I have all of the rotors I need. I just need to get some more cable and some more reinforced iron plates, which will be really easy to get. And we can get right into building our new coal factory. So let's get right into that now. Alright, so I have the last thing I need to get this upgrade, and there we go. So we have unlocked the coal, which is great. So now what I'm gonna, Ada, I'm telling you, you do this in every video. Stop. Okay, so we unlocked this now. So now we have everything we need to set up the coal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scan and look for the closest coal nodes to us, and I'll get right back to y'all. So it looks like the closest coal node is 600 meters away, which is pretty far. So I'm gonna go ahead and run to this. Holy crap, I almost just died to this thing, but I'm over at the coal node now, which is great. And I'm gonna go ahead and set up a miner over here. I hope I brought the supplies because I'm really far from the base. Okay, so I got the miner set up now, which is great. It should be producing 120 coal per minute, which is well more than enough we need. But the thing is, I am gonna have to make a lot of these conveyor belt Mark IIs because this one only transports 60 resources per minute, as you can see right here. This one transports 120, which will be perfect because so I need to send this way back over there to the base where you can see the space elevator. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get as far as I can, and I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, so I used all 54 of the plates that I had, and I only made it this far, and I have about 300 or to 400 more meters to go in that direction. So I'm gonna have to run back to the base and get all the plates, so I'll be back. Alright guys, so I'm back over towards the coal mining area, but I'm slowly moving these conveyor belts up. They might be going through a floor just a little bit, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect how they work. So I'm just gonna keep running this all the way back to the base, and I'll let you know when I get back. Alright guys, so I ran the conveyor belt all the way from back there. You can see it. So this is as far as I can get it. I ran out of reinforced plates, so I'm gonna have to go make more. But I'm planning to make the power plants up here because it needs water to stay cool, and there's a pond, so that's gonna work out perfectly. But I'm gonna go ahead and start getting the stuff I need for these water extractors, wherever they're at. Yeah, right here. And I'm gonna place them in here so we can get some water coming out of it, and yeah, we'll be good. But I have to go get a bunch more supplies, so I'm gonna go do that right now. Alright guys, so I just remembered I'm gonna have to run power all the way from the main base all the way back over to that miner. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. I'm just gonna need to find a spot to connect it at, and you'll get a quick time lapse. Alright, so I ran power all the way back from the main base, and I just hooked this up. So it should start producing a bunch of coal, and it'll start sending it all the way back to the base. And there it goes. Look how fast these new conveyors move it, and it's going to be sent all the way back to the base. So I'm going to do a quick time lapse of this. I think it'll look pretty cool. Alright guys, I got really bored of just sitting on that, but you can see so much coal is being pumped over here, which is great. So now what I'm gonna have to do is get a lot of reinforced plates so I can continue building these conveyor belts, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Alright guys, so I'm back over at the coal site now, so I'm gonna set up the water extractors that I need. I just want to let you know I could be doing this completely wrong. I've never set up coal in this game before. So I'm gonna take a guess that I might need 2 water extractors. Hopefully that'll be enough. But now that I have these set up, let me look inside how they work. So they make 120 water per minute, it looks like. So I guess I'll set up the coal plants now. How much supplies do I need for those? I'm gonna need some more rotors and some more wires. So I'm gonna go grab that stuff now. Alright guys, so I have all the supplies I need to make the coal generators now. My power is already failing down here once again. I'm gonna run out of fuel soon, so I need to get this set up as quick as I can. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 4 of these things in a line. Alright, so I got all of these lined up now. So now I need to make a way for this coal to get from over here to here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place a splitter in front of every single one of these things right here. Alright, so now that I have all of these set up, I need to link up this here. Let me grab that, put it into this one, and then connect all these up. So I'm having trouble with this last one. So what I'm probably gonna have to do is very annoying because, as you see, it says it's too steep. So I'm probably just gonna have to move this whole thing backwards, which will mess up the line, but we won't really be over here very much, so it won't really matter that much. Alright, I backed it up. Let's see if that's enough room now. And there we go. So now all of these are getting their coal filled up right here. It's only gonna take 15 per minute. So what's gonna happen is it's not going to work very well for a little bit because most of the stuff will be feeding into this, but once this one gets full, there will no longer be a need for the coal here. So I'm using an overflow system right here. As you can see, there's very little coming through here, but there's a lot coming through here. Once this one fills up, this one will get more, and then thereon it'll just do the same thing until everything is full. So what I need to make these pipes are the copper sheeting, which I don't have a way to get a lot of right now because all of my copper is being turned into wires over there. So what I'm gonna go do is turn off the wire making and just change it into copper sheeting. So I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, so I'm gonna come in here and then change it to a copper sheet. So now I'm gonna I have so much leftover wire in here, but now it's going to be making 10 copper sheet per minute, which is not that much, but let's see what I can do. Looks like this is backed up a little bit, so I'm going to take all this out and just go turn it into copper sheeting myself. Alright, so I made around 105 copper sheeting, which I don't think it's going to be anywhere close to enough, but it should be enough to get this started. So I'm going to have to think about how I'm going to do this because I've never really used piping before. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this junction right in the middle of these and then grab a pipeline, hook it up to here, and then link it into that. There we go, like that. Alright, so now I need to put one of these in front of all of those. All right, there we go. So now I have all of those hooked up. So I'm gonna pump this to there and just do this now. All right, so now I need to link all of these up to the actual coal factory. So let me do that now. And the last one, pump it into there. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need some more of these pumps scattered around in here. Actually, I have to flip that around. But I'm gonna need these because I think I will not have enough water pressure to pump it all into all of these. So let me hook these up to power and see what I need to do. All right, so now I'm linking these up to power. Hopefully, right when I was about to say it, hopefully it wasn't gonna break my power grid, but looks like it did. So I'm gonna have to go figure out what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my concrete factory off, I guess, and maybe that will just barely give me enough. Let me try to flip this. Nope, still broken. Let's see, what else can I do? I guess I can turn off the copper as well. Maybe it'll do enough, but I'm not sure. Let's try to flip this one more time. Nope. I'm probably gonna have to run over and turn off most of this over here, which is bad because this is making all the stuff I need. But I'm basically gonna have to turn off my entire factory at this point, which is bad. So let me go run over here and do this. Okay, there we go. So now that I shut off that other factory over there, I think everything should be good. So I'm gonna run up here and check how my water's flowing. All right, so I'm up at this factory now. You can see that the water is flowing really good out of this. But once it meets this junction right here is when it really slows down. So what I'm gonna do is put a pump here and here, which should accelerate it all. So now I need to hook these up to power. So I'm gonna take it from here, put that there, put that to power, and that to power. If I look into these, this should be getting water. Yep, that is max of water. That one has water. This one has water. They all have the water they need. So if I connect these to my power grid, I'm hoping that I did this right and it should give me a lot of power. All right, and there you see the power. Well, the smoke is coming at the top, which means these are producing what it needs. Looks like these are all keeping the amount of water they need, which is great. And now look at how high my capacity is. It is up to 490, way above my max consumption. So now I can go back to the base, turn on all of the stuff I have, and we should not have a power problem for a long time anymore. So now I'm going to turn everything back on and let's see how this does. All right, so everything in the main base is now up and running, which is great, and the power system is doing great. You can see our capacity is way up here and our consumption is way down here at the blue. Actually, no, this is our consumption and this is our max consumption right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the rest of the stuff on at the base. Well, alright guys, I think that is gonna be the great spot to end this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We set up the coal power, which you can see right there, and now our entire factory is up and operational. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe, helps me out a lot. Trying to reach 100 subscribers, on the road to 100. Playlist is linked in the description if you want to watch the rest of this series. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out everybody.